day, not sleep day. So remember literally less than a month ago when I said this? That might be the last 24-hour readathon I ever do because that was so exhausting. Well, surprise! Sophie is here and this weekend we are going to read the entire Princess Diaries series. We have the whole set twice over.
It's 10 books.
Yeah, the reason that we're doing this, are you ready for your funny joke?
Yes.
So we are doing this on February the 29th. The one day every 4 years when you get an extra day. And what are you going to do with it?
You're not going to sleep on it, you're going to leap on it.
That wasn't your joke.
Hashtag sleeps for leapers.
So we have spent a lot of time, put a lot of thought into which hours we want to be awake for. So my last video, the Series of Unfortunate Events one, which I will link to below, Coming Hippo, I stayed awake from 8 AM to 8 AM and it was freaking awful. So we're not doing that again. We're gonna do 3 AM to 3 AM. You tell them for why while I let my dog out.
I don't know why. I think it's just better. But it does mean that we're now going to bed at about 9 o'clock. Maybe 8 o'clock. It's now 5 to 8, we're about to go to bed.
I'm so excited to read these books. I hope they're as good as I remember.
You do.
Because if not, we still have to read all 10 of them. The bets are on. I think I'm gonna smash it. I think I'm gonna read all 10.
I don't.
Okay, how many do you think you're gonna read? 1.
I was gonna say 4.5. But I will be awake for all 24 hours. What's the like rules on like 20-minute power nap? That
Yeah.
hard?
Yeah.
Is it?
If you want. If you're a weakling.
I'm gonna get our food.
Okay. Bye! See you at 3 AM.
Rise and shine. It is basically 3 o'clock. It's morning.
This is a terrible idea. I am feeling excited and raring to go. We're here. We look awful. It's 3 AM and we're getting started with book 1. Okay, ready, steady, go. Sometimes it seems like all I ever do is lie.
Oh my god, remember when Mandy Moore was in this? What, in this book? Yes! Should we watch the film?
Instead of doing this.
Yes,
So she thinks she's a freak because she wears size 8 shoes.
Oh my god, you've already caught up with me.
But this is America. So size 8 American shoes is size 6 over here. That's like a very normal shoe size. I'm a size 8 shoe in English.
Are you actually? Josh would never go out with you.
Things to do. Measure chest.
Yeah, I know. It's over yet?
Nope. Oh, we have to say our rules throughout the next 24 hours, throughout this series. Every time we read the word Genovia, we have to stand up and sing
Genovia,
Genovia, Genovia, Genovia. This is an exhausting rule. Should we not do it anymore?
Yeah.
Things are happening. Page 36, she's just discovered that her dad is the Prince of Genovia. No, you're
sorry.
My favourite bit so far was when she didn't get much sleep because she was up too late measuring her chest. This just totally dated these books. Mia's dad is trying to call the house, but because Michael's using the internet, he can't get through.
And he's using the internet to update his webzine.
to answer fan mail for his webzine. Just in general, this is the funniest book I've ever read. I've laughed out loud so many times. We've hit a roadblock. We're out of milk, and because it's 3:30 in the morning, we can't buy any. Once again, why are we doing this?
Don't open my crave.
Well, hurry up! We've just met Gupta. We're still here.
We're still here. This is still happening. This is not a drill.
This is still book
This
one.
is our actual real life.
Can I tell you a secret? Okay. I fancy Michael.
Oh my god, you're so ahead of me.
One down, one down.
And now we're finished.
Woohoo! Update time. Update time. Okay.
What is this?
Okay, we did it.
We did it!
First book done. I loved it in every way. I'm in love with Michael. I really liked at the end where he writes a song about a tall girl who doesn't know that
he's
the boy's
in love with her and she doesn't know it yet.
She's so stupid that she doesn't know that song's about her.
She is flunking algebra, so
She is flunking algebra. Major point, the fact that she's 14 and goes on a date with this horrible Josh Richter.
Josh, he's 18.
It's
That's
disgusting.
weird.
How old's Michael? In my head I'm going to say he's 16.
I think he's 16.
And then it's kind of okay.
But would he be allowed to be a tutor if he wasn't a senior?
If he's 18 as well, then this whole thing is disgusting. Okay, so number 2 is going to be called The Princess Diaries, A Royal Disaster. Oh, I have a question for the fans. So, when I read The Princess Diaries, when I was small, this is the editions that I had. And they all had names with, this one's called Give Me 5. So it was like Princess Diaries Take 2, Third Time Lucky, Mia Goes 4th, Give Me 5, blah 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 blah. But then, they're not called that anymore. They've changed the names to things like The Princess Diaries, A Royal Disaster, which I think is the UK titles, and then the American ones are even different. So my question is, what's your question? Try it again. What do you think they're called?
That's not a question. What do you think they're called? They know what they're called, you just told them.
No, but there's like 3 different versions. So the ones that you read, what were they called?
Okay, that's like listeners' questions, getting everyone involved. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
No, you do. Answer or click off the video. We're 20 minutes out of schedule.
Oh wait, should we play a game? Should we play Mad Gaps?
Sure, let's play Mad Gaps.
Give me a card.
Oh, we're playing right now. Okay.
Yeah. Guy Morv throw. What the fuck is that? Guy Morv throw ones. Guy Morv throw ones. Guy Morv. Game of Thrones!
Game of Thrones! Anon Limo 2 dent. Anon Hearse. Hearse? Anon Hearse 2 dent.
You're saying it.
Am I?
Yeah.
Anon Hearse 2 dent. What the fuck? I'm not saying anything. Non-Hearse student. A non-Hearse student. A non-Hearse student. A non-Hearse student. An honest honor student.
Yes! An honour student. That was a good one, I like that. Okay, now we're going to read our book.
What's our bets? What's going to happen in this book?
In this book, I think that Julie Andrews is she's going to be driving Julie Andrews in a limo up a hill, and then she's going to stall and they're going to fall backwards into a truck, and then Julie Andrews is going to knight someone with the Order of the Rose.
Oh my god! I really like how it gives you a little wrap up, because it's been a year since you read the last book, but we just
yeah.
So here's what we found out. Michael Moskowitz is a senior. Disgusting. And he has the best grade point average in the whole school. Absolutely. And is co-valedictorian of his class. And he didn't inherit the squashed in face gene like his sister. But the point is, he's a senior! And she's 14!
Yeah, that's really great.
Maybe that's why it takes so long in the books before they get together.
Yeah, but he likes her. Don't do the sexy face. Michael, sort it out. Put it back in your trousers.
Did he take it out? You've been reading it.
We should do a shot every time she says self-actualized.
What should we buy to do our shot?
Milk! Who is Kenny? Every single biology homework says ask Kenny.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think we've ever met Kenny.
I don't think we have. Maybe Kenny. I bet Kenny wrote the letter. Our theories are being proved correct.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait.
This was a royal disaster.
This was a royal disaster.
Kenny, fucking legend.
Yeah.
We've got a love triangle situation going on, which is the sign of a great YA.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go to the shop and get some milk.
And then we're going to come back and read about Mia being royally obsessed.
Maybe with Kenny.
Are we not? We're going to read
Princess in the Middle.
Oh, of Kenny and Michael.
Yes! we didn't know what this was about before, but now we do.
And that's why she's making this face.
We arrive at Mr. G's parents' house in Sagaponack 3 hours early.
That didn't go according to plan.
So the shop was closed.
Let's go to 8, not 6. And the umbrella broke. And the umbrella broke. And the pouring was rain. So windy. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what? Which page? What page?
I just keep getting all foreshadowing things. It's actually, of the entire Princess Diaries series, from my reading as a teenager, there is one scene that I remember more than any of the rest of it that has stuck with me, and they keep dropping hints that you won't get, but I know it's coming. Whenever she talks about Michael, I get really turned on. Yeah. My main take home so far from this book is that we should be calling people Miss Thang way more often.
Oh no, I can't bear it. Ah, Mia!
Yeah.
I'm done with you.
She's a disaster.
She is. This
Totally
is
a disaster.
This is the royal disaster.
This is the royal disaster. Self-actualization. Self-actualization. Our first kiss. What are your thoughts?
Mia's a hot mess in this one, like the whole way through, yeah.
When Michael, I mean, spoilers for this whole video, when Michael declares his love to her in such a cute way,
and then she runs
away, and then, even once she realises, like, oh, I thought he was making fun of me, but he's not, she still locks herself in her room and won't come to the phone. He calls her 4 times, and she's like, nope, I'm not answering.
Which actually, it's just
a bit mean.
Yeah.
Like,
and also, I don't understand why she thought he was making fun of her.
Characters in books always do. They're always like...
Yeah, so I guess she is a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah. And we're ahead of schedule, but only by 15 minutes, so I reckon let's just go straight in. No, go straight in.
Play a game. Quick game.
Quick game and then straight in.
Okay, game.
Okay.
Okay, so...
This one's so funny, except that it's not a phrase that you would ever know.
Bookie wookie pew girl boy. Bookie wookie pew girl boy. Bookie wookie pew girl boy. Bookie wookie. Boogie woogie.
Yeah.
Boogie woogie bugle boy. Is it boogie woogie bugle boy? Boogie woogie bugle boy. Okay, cool. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a song. Okay, end of game. And on to Princess Diaries 4, Royally Obsessed.
If she doesn't stop bloody talking about self-actualization.
No, I love it.
We don't know.
One of these days I'm actually going to look it up so I know what it means.
I'm making an official prediction at page 14 that Prince Rene is going to be a disruptive force in this story.
Me too.
You haven't met him yet. Put your vagina away for 1 second so I can ask you a question. When you picture Princess Mia Thermopolis in this book, are you picturing Anne Hathaway or are you picturing somebody else?
Oh, good question. No, I'm not actually picturing Anne Hathaway.
No, me neither. Next question. Why is Mia such a trash person?
Yeah, I know.
She's like, oh, he told me he loved me and we made out. And then now she's like, but did he mean that as a friend?
I'm like a literary mermaid. I'm letting the blood rush to my head. That's waking me up.
It got really meta just now. They made a movie of her life and Lily's like, it was such a gross mischaracterization. They made you all shy and awkward and they made your grandmother all kindly and sympathetic. They're talking about the movie that we watched.
Oh, that is shade from Meg, isn't it?
No, it's probably a knowing wink.
Love it. If this is going to be anything like A Christmas Prince, they're going to shut down her blog.
Oh, yeah. They're going to Meghan Markle her.
Yeah. There we go. That work?
Right, number 4 wrap up. Royally obsessed.
I am royally obsessed with this book.
Good. So this was, you know, our first taste of seeing Mia in the role of girlfriend. Have to say, she's bad at it in every way.
She's not great.
In every conceivable way.
Yeah, but she's still hilarious.
She's still the best. This series is the best thing ever.
It's getting better and better.
It's just the best thing ever.
Yeah. Either that or we're slowly losing the plot.
It's very possible. We have 16 minutes until we have to start reading. So let's get up, let's go for a walk, and then we're going to bring this, and once we get to the park, we'll start reading. Right, we're here, we're facing the wind. It is very cold.
So cold, it's so windy, but it's sunny.
We're running a little bit late, so we've brought this picnic to the table.
Picnic and reading.
No talking, just eating. That's Meg Cabot. She's a babe. So fabulous.
At some point you're actually going to have to start doing real shots
instead
of just fake ones.
Sophie, what did you think?
I loved it. I'm forgetting what happened in each. They're merging into one at this point.
They are a little bit. But this one was basically all about Jangbu. Jangbu came into our lives and just turned everything upside down.
Yes.
Which I did not predict.
There was a nationwide strike. Caused by Lily's boyfriend.
Of all the things I expected, that wasn't it. So there's no time. I'll bring it to you. You stay right where you are.
Thank you
so
so much.
one, Sixational. Sophie Alton.
Yes.
So far, who do you relate to most out of all the characters?
Kenny.
Kenny feels like he was
years
ago in our lives. That was today we read about Kenny.
Guess who's back?
Is it Kenny?
It's Kenny.
Yes, Kenny.
Okay, well Boris got hot because he he started lifting weights so he could play the violin better.
I have an announcement.
Okay.
It's 3 PM. Do you know what that means?
Oh, we're literally halfway through.
We're exactly halfway through.
And we are now, we've started our 6, so we're slightly ahead.
Yeah, so what we need, also I'm literally falling asleep 3 in the afternoon. What we need right now is a really quick halfway party.
Yes!
The dance break is over, the reading recommences. Lily's up to something.
Lily is up to something.
Do you have any theories?
Wish I was up to something that wasn't this.
This one is all about Genovia getting voted out of the EU, which is very politically relevant. Hashtag Jexit. Book number 6, Sixational, or Sexational as it should have been known.
Or rather, Sexational, because it wasn't sexational. Maybe the editors went back and forth with this.
We have issues, namely that Michael is 18 years old, Mia is 15 years old, and so it's illegal for them to have sex anyway.
Well, yeah, and also he says, she tells him that she's not ready, and he says, fine, I'm not going to wait forever though.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's kind of a dick move.
Kind of a dick move, yeah.
Like, be a bit nice about it to your 15-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah. He's okay
What's
about
with
it,
that you will be mine
You will
stuff?
be mine. Yeah, it's just a bit like...
It's no To All the Boys I've Loved Before 2 combo.
Yeah. I've stopped feeling turned on every time Michael...
I'm really, really glad to hear that. So you know you were saying, do I picture Anne Hathaway?
Yeah.
No, I don't picture Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
But yes, I do. I think I am picturing the guy playing Michael.
Same.
Which is weird because the whole way through here, he's meant to be like the 3rd most good-looking boy in the school. He's meant to be like really, really hot. And obviously the guy in the movie is like kind of nerdy and not that attractive.
He's quite hot, the guy in the movie though. Because he was that guy in that band, Rooney? And he's like, I remember I fancied him in the film.
Or maybe. On to the next.
On to the next.
So this one, ooh, sexy dancing. Lily thought I was sexy dancing with JP.
Oh,
who's
there's
JP?
gonna be a new guy. Okay, the guy! JP's
No!
the guy who is in the corner.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god, tell them to go away. I need to get on this. I need to start reading. I'm so excited.
We haven't even mentioned this guy in this video yet. We've just been talking about him to ourselves. So throughout the last 6 books, at least just like once per book,
Maybe
this
once
guy
per
gets
book.
mentioned.
If that.
If that. The
Yeah.
guy who hates it when they put corn in the chili.
Yeah.
We've never learnt his name. He just get, and it's not even like he has a line or has a moment. It's like it'll be referenced randomly, like, oh, Michael was standing there with Lucy and the guy who hates when they put corn in the chili, and then they just move on. And you're like, who is this guy who hates when they put corn in the chili? He's called JP, and he's going to be in this book.
Is he going to be in another love triangle?
I hope
with the
so.
guy who hates it when they put corn in the chili.
I'm like legit so excited.
Also, why would they ever put corn in the chili? Maybe I'm the guy who hates it when they put corn in the chili.
Let's read. We're 5 minutes late.
Opening line of this book. I love it already. Dear Dr. Karljan, I realise that you will never read this letter, primarily because you are dead.
Okay, we're back outside, keeping awake, keeping moving, and we've just come across the best description ever of the guy who hates when they put corn in the chili.
Okay, so it's that Mia writes a story inspired by the touching sight of the guy who hates it when they put corn in the chili, sitting in the cafeteria, picking corn out of his chili, kernel by kernel, with the saddest look I have ever seen on a human being's face. I will never witness anything that moving ever again.
We reached a fork in the road, so we decided to spend some time apart. It's really nice having some alone time. I miss you now! You shouldn't sit there. How did you enjoy our time apart?
Oh, very refreshing.
Glad you're back though.
So relieved.
Okay, so we're having a short interlude here because Sophie's going to introduce me to a new activity.
Well, I'm sort of going to introduce you to. I also don't really know how it works, but we're going to try.
We're going
It's called
geocaching.
So I have an app on my phone. Somewhere in the walled garden is a little hidden thing. We're going to find it.
Okay.
It's quite big in here.
I'm still not sure what geocaching is.
I mean, there's nothing
It's
in
empty,
it.
but that was
That
it.
will have been it. So that means, I mean, that's a bad example. There's literally a slug in it.
Good geocaching interlude.
Geocaching!
Right, back to
Okay,
work.
back in. But it's all getting very exciting. Grandma's just written a musical. Do you think she's going to have sex with JP before Michael?
I hope so. Who do you fancy more?
Definitely the boy who hates it when they put chili in the corn in the chili.
Yeah. Fit. Michael sucks in this book.
Yeah,
it's like barely in it.
The best.
JP's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team JP.
Hashtag Team GWHTPCITC. Yes! I think.
You're waiting for something. Something bigger to happen. I'm so scared.
Isn't he so much nicer?
JP is the best person. I'm going to be really annoyed if Lily ends up with JP because Lily does not deserve JP.
Yeah.
Lily sucks. Okay, we've finished book 7.
Is that what we've just read? Book 7?
Book 7,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Still got
book
3
7.
more to go.
It was called Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Seventh Heaven, I don't think.
Well, JP was 7th Heaven.
JP was Seventh Heaven.
This book introduced John Ambrose McLaren Abernathy Reynolds IV,
Yeah, it did.
i.e. the guy who hates when they put corn in the chili.
Yeah.
And he's a way better love interest.
Yeah.
I like him so much more.
The Moskowitzes, as a pair, not very nice people.
Totally suck. Lily does not
Yeah.
deserve JP. Michael doesn't deserve Mia, though to be fair, Mia is also a hot mess.
No, I love Mia. She'll be fine. She's always been a mess. Nothing's changed.
That's true.
Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we have
In books 8, 9 and 10.
Right.
Okay.
Book 8.
Back in after
Oh my
8.
god, look at the thing. Oh my god, who am I fooling? I cannot do this. I can't have sex. I'm a princess for crying out loud.
Something about sex. And about friendships. Is that friendship
Friendship
bracelets?
bracelets.
Or chastity rings? Chastity rings.
Oi! It's leap day, not sleep day! Official bet.
Okay, official bets.
They will be broken up into this book. She will date JP in the next book, but she'll end up with Michael.
I think they're going to get back together by the end of the book. and you think they're not.
Although, we're really pleased with Lily, aren't we?
We're really pleased with
Lily did the first good thing she's done in 8 books. Is she, yeah, come up here. She argued very well. She argued very well against, Mia's got this whole thing about her virginity being her precious gift.
Which, by the way, is the stupidest thing.
And she keeps calling it my precious gift. And after the whole book, Lily finally was like,
it's like in Friends, what is it?
Look right here.
If you keep saying your flower, no one's gonna take it.
Yeah, so Lily did one sensible thing. I can't breathe. I'm gonna use it. I have to wait for you because I'm stressing out. My heart's banging really fast.
Oh,
I know. This was a good book.
This was a great
disaster.
book. And also the whole thing was
4 days.
That was 4 days.
Of
what a 4
chaos.
days.
This was like
I
the
feel
best
like we've
kind
been doing
of
this for
episode
4
of
days.
This was like the best kind of episode of reality TV.
Yes.
Where we're just like, what
This
are
was
you
like
doing?
end of the season.
Yeah.
This was like series finale, and now we have to like wait.
Yeah. Except we don't, because we're gonna go straight in.
Okay, come on then.
Here's our next harebrained scheme, as if this whole thing wasn't weird enough. We're gonna go out for dinner, but not talk to each other and just read our books.
Yeah.
Let's go, we gotta go. Okay, we're on our way back from reading it on the bus. Never stop.
Never stop reading.
I really enjoyed our joint reading over dinner. That was grand.
Yeah.
I think the waiter was like, are they okay?
But also because we kept bursting out laughing and reading bits out to each other.
These books are just getting funnier and funnier. Do you want to be Mr. or Mrs.? Okay, we're on to our final round of snacks. We're gonna light some candles. We talked about this a bit at supper, but something that I really miss from the early days of this series, all the way back at 3 AM, is when Mia used to stay up all night measuring her chest. But like she's really grown and matured out of that, and I miss those days.
Yeah. She's also grown and matured
into her bra.
Into her bra.
She's got big boobs now.
Mm. She's very pleased.
Yeah. 2 things. Firstly, this friendship group need to stop dating each other's boyfriends, but at the same time that's very realistic, because that was what school was like. Thing number 2, we've talked about this a lot. I absolutely love how Mia literally takes her diary everywhere. In any other book where the main character is writing a diary, that's never really explained, like when they write the diary, how they remember so much. Whereas in this, she literally writes it like real time, and people in the diary will be like, Mia, put your pen down, I'm talking to you, stop writing in your diary. And she'll be like playing sports at the time, and they're like, put the pen down and catch the ball.
What now?
So I think something very big is about to happen, but I don't know what.
What page are you on?
So I'm on page 226.
Oh, you're a bit ahead of me. Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, but
Yeah.
here's what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
So basically what we've just discovered, she's just discovered an ancient or not ancient, but like very old document that basically says she doesn't have to be Queen of Genovia if she doesn't want to be.
Well, it's changing the monarchy to like what we have in England. So the monarchy would still exist, but they don't rule. There would then be a prime minister.
Okay, so I have no theory about that. That's just... No, I hate that. Yeah, I maybe sometime. So hang on, so what do you think she's saying? Do you think she's saying that actually she likes JP and doesn't like Michael?
Book 9 done. That one was
An emotional
roller coaster.
Yeah,
It really was.
God, 8 and 9 have both been absolute belters.
Yeah. 8 was more fun. 8 was like chaotic.
8 was chaotic. 9 was
This was like intense. This is like big things happen.
Yeah.
Like big series arcs. So in terms of our predictions,
didn't you say at one point you
but
thought
I didn't
that-
think. Yeah, so my prediction was that she would still not get back together with Michael and date JP.
Yeah.
But I had that in my mind as like, she wouldn't get back with Michael, but she'd be in love with him. She'd date JP, but it wouldn't really work out because she was in love with Michael.
Yeah.
Whereas this was like a book of, this was more like a real, like her getting over Michael.
Yeah.
And then starting up with JP at the end in a, like you said, like in a real I'm ready to move on way.
Yeah.
And then messaging Michael because she's like, I'm ready to be friends.
But then the fact that Michael's like even still in it.
He'll still be, she'll end up with him.
Do you think? Do you think she'll end up with Michael?
Yeah, because he was endgame for so many books in the series.
It'd be so weird if he wasn't.
It would be really weird if he wasn't.
I think he'll be endgame. But maybe there'll be another.
Who
What's
knew?
number 10
Like,
called?
imagine, I wish we could go back in time and tell 3 AM us that the guy
that it would be okay and we would
that it would be okay, but that the guy who doesn't like it when they put corn in the chili would be such a major...
God, I even forgot that JP was the guy who
like, he gets mentioned in all of the books from the beginning, we're just like, that guy's funny.
Yeah.
And that he's gonna that he would become like such a major plot point.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Go get in your pajamas and I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm so stressed. I don't know what's gonna happen. And also the fact that now the princess, like the monarchy, isn't ruling Genovia anymore. So like, what's happening?
No, I know, but I think there'll be a maybe thing where, because her dad was gonna maybe run for, to be Prime Minister, so he'll get Prime Minister.
Final book. It says it's the final book. 10 out of 10.
Okay, right.
Go. I'm waiting for Sophie, but I just want to start reading.
Ready, steady, go.
Okay.
Face you.
Okay. We've come up with her 18th birthday, so we've missed. Have we jumped forward years? Because she was 16 when we last.
Well, it'll tell you in a minute. That'll give you a thing.
But that's big, Soph.
Is it?
A year and 6 months. We're a year and 6 months on.
But we don't know what's happened yet, so how can it be big?
Because I'm like, that means...
It'll be big in a minute when we read what's happened.
But what we do know is that she's going out with JP, which means she's been going out with JP for a year.
Well, yeah.
That's big. I've come full circle. I think I'm in love with Michael again.
I'm like slightly slower to follow this story than I normally am.
Yeah.
I think maybe like my brain keeps falling asleep and my eyes are reading it, but then I get to the end of the page and I'm like, oh no, what happened on that page?
Yep.
But I just keep on going. So right now, I'm not quite sure where we are. I think we're on a boat.
I feel like it's 3 AM this morning again and I'm just all back in love with Michael. Like we've come full circle.
Yeah, I'm a bit bored of JP now.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst. Doing a poo? We haven't been filming the last few minutes, but
God,
like, because
stressed.
we've been stressing out. We're in the final 15 minutes.
I know,
We're so stressed. We're so stressed. Things are happening. We were so wrong about JP. We misjudged him.
He's like, he's not just boring. Like he's a bad guy.
I'm so sorry to Michael.
He's a baddie.
Oh, I love friendship.
Oh, I take everything I said about the Moskowitz.
And they're both great.
They're both wonderful people.
We're the assholes.
5 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm so awake. I could do another 24 hours. Done.
Majorly happy ending! 3 AM on the dot. We're down here for the final time.
Hang on, I'm not ready.
It has been 24 hours. It has been 10 books. I dropped them. But we did it!
We did it. I can't believe we did it. I know. I honestly thought that was never going to happen.
I'm so proud of us. I genuinely loved this.
Honestly,
loved this series.
What a tale.
What a great series.
There were highs, there were lows, there was madness, there was
chaos, politics,
there was sex,
yeah,
there was drama.
There were like 3 books just devoted to sex, really.
Yeah, there were friendships made, there were friendships broken, there were friendships remade.
There's chest measuring.
There were babies born.
I'm disappointed that the final line wasn't her being like, finally, I am self-actualized. Because she made a lot of fuss about self-actualizing, and then in the last
You know
book,
what?
she just
I
didn't do it.
actually thought the last book was like a very different vibe.
It was a very
It kind of
different vibe.
felt like she was like suddenly 5 years older rather than like
yeah, well, it was
a year and
it
a
was
bit
2
older.
years older, and
2
it
years
felt very
older.
mature. So then there is another book, like 6 years after this one came out. She wrote.
Should we spend the
The
next
Wedding.
24 hours just reading that one final book? Also, yeah, we're going to go to sleep now for the rest of our lives, and
Yeah.
then when we do wake up, we're going to watch Princess Diaries the movie.
So that has been our last 24 hours.
Yeah.
I genuinely highly recommend this series. It's hilarious.
Do you recommend doing it over 24 hours?
Yes. But I do recommend these books. They were really funny. They were funnier than I
Yeah,
thought they
they're
were gonna be.
great. They're very,
Really
very
enjoyed
good.
that. I will at one point read The Royal Wedding. Now the most important thing is that I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes, please.
Bye.